The preacher of the Papal Household holds a distinct position within the Roman Curia, being the sole cleric authorized to preach directly to the Pope. He offers spiritual reflections to the Pope and other high-ranking church officials. The tradition dates back to the medieval era, when general procurators of the four mendicant orders, Franciscans, Dominicans, Augustinians, and Carmelites, preached before the papal court during Advent and Lent. Over time, this evolved into the singular office of the apostolic preacher, carrying forward a rich legacy of faith and scholarship. After a remarkable 44 years of preaching done by Cardinal Raniero Cantalamessa, last December, Father Roberto Pasolini was appointed as the new preacher of the Papal Household. With a solid background in biblical studies, his deep knowledge of the Scriptures represents an added value that will enhance his role, enabling him to address the theological and pastoral challenges of the contemporary church with expertise.
I believe that the advantage of having knowledge of the Bible is the ability to present the mystery of God to others in a modern way. I would say because today people really connect through stories. On Instagram, everywhere, people share stories because stories are places where we immediately recognize ourselves. On the other hand, more abstract, theoretical, or dogmatic formulations are like thoughts we are no longer accustomed to relating to. So I think the Bible is a very modern resource for proclaiming the mystery of God.
By working together with as many as 3 popes, Father Cantalamessa grew into a central figure within the Roman Curia. Aware of the challenge of succeeding Cantalamessa, Father Pasolini seems to know how to approach this new role.
On the one hand, I will try to remain true to myself without comparing too much, because that's never a good thing to do. And above all, I believe it wouldn't be helpful to compare myself to such a great figure. I will try to bring my own contribution, which I think will be more focused on biblical theology given my formation. And then, by staying true to myself, I don't think I will prevent my humanity, which is that of a much younger friar than Father Raniero, from communicating through a language and approach that resonates more with people of my age. This will naturally create a small discontinuity, as always happens when different generations take over.
Father Roberto Pasolini's appointment as papal preacher was perceived as a divine calling, unexpected yet providential, inviting him to place his gifts at the service of the Church.
The fact that God is calling me at this moment to go right into the heart of the Church, in front of the Pope, the cardinals, to the people who somewhat support the Christian institution to speak such important words of meaning frightens me. But I feel that it also corresponds so much to me because it is what I have been searching for in some way all along. So I believe that God's callings are always sudden gifts, but also troubles where we have been getting into for a long time already, in the sense that God always respects our sensitivities and our attitudes. So something absolutely unprecedented is happening to me, but perhaps a path of search that I've always been on is also being realized, and so I cannot but be serenely agitated within this fragile balance.
Father Pasolini's next duties in his new role are scheduled for the Fridays of Lent, with homilies on the meaning of penance and spiritual renewal in preparation for Easter.